I'm at my mom's house. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I was reflecting today on being thankful for, no pun intended, um, looking in the mirror that my mom is presenting to me. There are certain things that she says, um, and there are certain mannerisms that she has that I've kind of adopted. One of them is it's like a switching in tone of this like intensity of this like I'm being really smart and I'm giving you really smart advice and I'm really intense. And I know that I do this and it's very addictive. So I know that it's something I figured it would be something that softens over time. Um, but to see it in this light, because before I used to see it in this very threatening kind of, it would bother me because like, oh no, mom is being intense. And it was this flashback to childhood kind of thing. But now I saw myself in it and I was like, oh, I do that to my friends. Not a lot, but enough. Um, I definitely do it to my brothers. I'm their older sister, so I'm like mom number two. But anyway, um, and seeing it that way makes the addiction less appealing to go into that I'm so smart tone. Um, so that's helpful. It's nice to have something that um, substantial, I don't know what the word is, apparent to help let go of that behavior or to help soften that behavior. Um, the other, I know this is kind of an underhanded thing to say to my mom, but she's never going to watch this because she doesn't watch English videos. She only watches Russian stuff, so it works. Um, and then the other thing, it was interesting. Sometimes I can't help it. Things will slip out that I will say to her that are sometimes helpful, but sometimes just completely don't make sense to her, or she'll mishear what I'm saying or misinterpret it. Um, Sorry, I just paused recording, so we'll see if that's awkward, how that turns out. I've never done that before. Um, the other thing is, so I realize and I notice that whenever I say anything realization oriented, um, if it's out of her reach, it doesn't register. Um, but then I noticed that there are some videos, there's like her YouTube feed is feeding her like tarot readings, and some of the stuff that I overhear them saying is very on point of like trust yourself and you know clearing away delusion and doubt and things like that. And I'm like, oh, and I thought to myself, she has access to this. Like the first of all, it's also just letting go of needing her to do or hear or change anything. But it's interesting that the stuff is coming at her. So um, when she's ready, if she's ever ready to hear it, it'll just register differently. And I thought of the movie Lars and the Real Girl, um, where toward the end of the movie, spoiler alert, he suddenly she's not breathing. And he's like, oh no, she's not breathing. Like he was ready to let her go. And it wasn't until he was ready that he registered um, something that was closer to the truth. And so um, it's kind of like that, of like, if this person is ever ready, they'll register things differently. Meanwhile, being at my mom's, I think this is the third time that I've been to my mom's here in North Carolina, where it's just me and her. Everything is going way easier now. Granted, it's been 4 days, and I'm here for 2 weeks. It helps that there's a silent retreat coming right after this. But my level of equanimity is just way higher, and nothing really. There's not. I mean, I also know that I know how it goes around here now, so there's nothing unexpected, and all the weird stuff that she does is stuff that I already know, and I'm not just like, why, but there's also just a complete relaxation around everything, and I'm no longer in this mode of like, oh, I hope she, I don't want to bother her, if she suggests something, I'm like, oh, I guess maybe I should do it like her way. Now I'm completely comfortable with yes, I do want that. No, I don't want that. And there's no argument, and there's no convincing, and there's none of that. Yeah, that's my 3-part reflection on being with my mom. And it's interesting. It's just fun that it's clarifying for me to be here. Because seeing her life and her worries allows me to let go of mine even more and to notice my stuff even more. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'm wondering if that's the weather or my mom. Anyway, have a good one.